Whitman held their special town meeting last night, and joining us this morning with a recap is Town Administrator Mary Beth Carter. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning.
So the first question I have is, did town meeting wrap up, or are we going for another night?
No, we were able to complete the business and vote the full Article 2, so we do have an annual budget in place for July 1st.
Now, was there a lot of debate and discussion during special town meeting?
There was some, certainly, yes, on some particular line items.
What generated the most debate and discussion there?
There were several issues, probably the fire department's budget, the building inspector, the veterans agent, a couple of positions that were being reduced due to the budget deficit to part-time.
So how would you say town meeting went overall? What are your thoughts on the overall town meeting?
It could have gone worse, let's say that. It wasn't as smooth as I had hoped, but it wasn't that bad. The people spoke, and we were able to address the issues, and now we can move on to fiscal 26.
Now, you said it wasn't as smooth. Is there anything in particular that could have gone better, or what are your thoughts on that?
Well, certainly, I mean, the town was faced with a $2 million, we had a $2 million override ballot question that failed. The people spoke loud and clear that they did not want their taxes to be increased. Therefore, we were faced with this deficit and had to close that for the year. The Whitman-Hanson Regional School Committee did lower their assessment to the town from 9.65% to 4.09%. So they actually reduced their assessment by a little over $1 million. And then the town had a little under $1 million to cut from the budget. And so there were no easy choices. There were no easy way to close the gap. And when you start making cuts, of course, the departments impacted, are up in arms. So unfortunately, people don't want to pay higher taxes, and yet they don't want to see certain cuts. But so that makes it difficult.
Now, will there be any next steps need to be taken with anything that was voted on and approved last night, or is this all a done deal?
No, it's all a done deal. There are certainly some employees that are impacted, and, we have to get the proper notification out to those employees. However, the town meeting is complete. We do not have to have another meeting for the fiscal 26 budget, so I'm very pleased about that.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We do appreciate it.
Okay, thank you, and you have a great day.
Thank you. You as well.